We're going to make knockoff Planet Hollywood Captain Crunch chicken tenders. Never made one on a video, so I'm going to try to do this, okay? Got ahead of myself, and I already seasoned my flour, and I already have my cereal crunched up. It'll make time go faster, and you don't need to be watching me pulse cereal in a food processor, do you? I don't think so. Okay, so here's my measurements. I'm doubling my recipe, everybody, so don't go by what I've got in the bowl here, but just go by what I say I have. I have a cup of flour, and I have 1 teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, about a ½ teaspoon of black pepper, a spoon of salt. Well, actually, I didn't put a whole teaspoon in, about, I don't know, in between 1/2 and 3/4. And also here I've got an egg and a cup of milk I whisked together. And also over here, this is the Captain Crunch cereal along with corn flakes, and I just pulsed them in my food processor. In between 1 1/2 and 2 cups of Captain Crunch cereal and about a cup and a half of the corn flakes, okay? You can kind of switch that up to your liking. If you don't have a food processor, no big deal. Put them in a Ziploc bag, crunch them with your hands, you know, roll them with a rolling pin, get creative. You can crush them up. So that's no big deal. And that's all here. I did get ahead of myself with the flour. I seasoned it. I usually would do that for you. But hey, you know how to mix a flour up with seasonings, okay? I've done that in other videos, so that's no big deal. And here's my chicken, all right? I had a package of chicken tenders that I threw in here, but you know, I just cut up some chicken breast, you know, different sizes, you know, about like that. Okay, so I'm just going to go in here with my chicken. First, we go to the flour, and I've already done a piece off camera, guys, so just bear with me. I'm trying to do too many things today. Then I'm going to shake off the excess, excuse me. Go in my egg wash. Again, letting the excess drip off. Then we'll throw it over here to my cereal station, I call it. All right, just kind of toss it in there. Look at that. And then we're going to have our oil on 350, and I'm going to finish doing a bunch of these tenders up. As you can see, I'm going to finish doing a bunch of these tenders up, and when I get a bunch done, I'll change set around. And the reason I'm kind of tight on space is I've got a lighting rig so you can see what I'm doing. And in case you're wondering, that's why I can't fit everything in. That's why I had to switch stuff around so you can see it better. Because if I don't, you know, we'll get... I had some camera issues before last year, and we've kind of got this rigged up, and it's working pretty good. So anyway, let me finish rolling these around, and we'll come back. We'll get them frying. All right? We'll be back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I've already got my pan ready. I've got my oil on 375, and I might give that a little cut down. I like to start at 375 because if I'm wanting to cook it between 350 and 360, that makes it about right. Because as soon as you start putting chicken in, then, you know, it brings that temperature down, okay? So I'm just going to come in here. We'll put our first piece in. Okay, everybody, I'm happier with my temperature of my oil now. And however you fry your chicken, I do mine, I like to do mine in between, say, 355 and 365, okay? So I started out a little hotter because when I'm adding my chicken in, that's going to bring the temperature of that oil down, okay? So, and I'll tell you another trick. You don't want to overcrowd your chicken, okay? Let it have some room to cook. If you overcrowd it, then you're going to have pieces stuck together and everything else, okay? So I might, I'm going to give this a minute here. I think I might could get one more small piece in here. Yeah, here's a good piece right here. It can slip right in there. And that's it for this batch. And you're going to go till they're golden brown. I've got my oil deep enough that I'm not going to have to turn mine unless I just want to. And, you know, I like to be sure my chicken's done. So sometimes after I do a batch or so, I'll break one in half and just make sure it's done. And I know it is. I know this will be. I've done this too many times. You can flip them if you want to. If you didn't use enough oil, I've got about, almost 2 inches of oil in this pan. And I chose this pan, I think you can see it. well, I need to reseason my big chicken fryer, so we're using this smaller pan. It works fine for these tenders. I probably wouldn't do like regular fried chicken in it or anything. And I'm not a huge chicken fryer. To be honest with you, I like to just do chicken breast or tenders or something like that. You know, that's just how I am. So, but you can do it the way you want to. But this particular recipe is for tenders. So, and I want to show you this piece I already had in there. I want you to see it's already coming to color. It's not ready yet. I'm just wanting to show you how pretty that is. And, you know, if you want to, you can flip them. You don't have to. You can if you want to. Because, like I said, in my case, it is, I'm going to go ahead and cut this down now a little bit. That's right about right where I want it, right there. And so they're cooking nicely. And let me get this batch up, and then I'll show you the finished product, okay? Because I got plenty of chicken to be fried. You want to look at that. I got all that to fry too, so I'll show you some when I come back. We'll be back. Okay, everybody, as you can see, I'm still frying. But I want to show you this. Look at that. These are so pretty. They taste great. I've had to slap hands for my boys. And I do want to show you this. Perfectly done. This is kind of hot. Woo, that's hot. Perfectly done. Look how tender that is. Woo, that's hot. Going to have that mustard sauce and a side of the roasted potatoes. That's a great supper, isn't it? Probably have a little side salad with it, I'm sure. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.